Hey everyone, this is 9 Lego Maniac, and this is a video you've all been waiting for. Now, when I said, remember the time I said I saw Age of Extinction, I'm gonna see Age of Extinction on Friday? Well, I lied, because my dad changed his plans again, and we saw it on Thursday morning. And to those of you who haven't seen it, don't worry, I won't spoil it for you guys, especially in this video, especially something about Galvatron. But I'll do tell you this, if you're expecting Galvatron to be the big thing in the movie, well, your expectations are gonna drop low, because to be honest, he didn't really contribute much in the movie. That's all you need to know, basically. Besides, the main villain is Lockdown, and we know that from the trailers anyway. So don't expect too much from Galvatron. But we may expect more from later, I guess. But who knows? Because Megatron never had his moment to shine, and even as Galvatron, he never had his moment to shine either. So here is Galvatron. I never showed you his truck mode before. So yeah, he's a Freightliner Argosine. He's a really wide truck. He really is, and he looks really cool though. And there's his back. You can see all the robot junk, but I don't really care, because who pays attention to the back anyway? All that matters what's in the front. Anyway, so my Lego business is still going on. One person interested he sent me an email, and he's going to send me his minifigs for me to customize. And here I have my Iron Man suits, and like what I did with the Mark 6, I painted gold all around. It looks really cool, and I painted some silver. I painted outlines on his head. Oops, and let's take a closer look just for a look. Yeah, you can see all these detailings I painted. Those are all 100% painted by me. And it also continues in the back of his legs, which I didn't really need to do, because no one pays attention to the inside parts anyway, because there is never any detailing in there too. And I did the same thing for the Mark 7, but it's not really much the same, because the thing about the Mark 7, the leg armor, it kind of separates from the side views. Same thing with the arms, just like only in the front and the back, that's it, and just a little on the sides. So yeah, and I painted the arc reactors and the eyes lightish blue, because the arc reactor, his boosters are blue, so why not? So yeah, it looks really cool. So if you guys are interested to repaint these figs, it'll be like $1. But if you want me to like completely make them into something else, a different armor, then that'll be like $2. I explained it already, so yeah, let's just take a look at Galvatron. So before we specifically get to Galvatron, I'm going to give you guys my spoiler-free review of Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction, it's good, but there are so many flaws. And yeah, so really, this movie wasn't as great as I expected it to be, but it's good. But it's actually better than the previous we've seen, because it's bigger, it's louder, and it's exciting. It's more exciting. But of all, like, story-wise, plot-wise, character-wise, and all those, they're lazy and it's not good. That's why I didn't like Age of Extinction, because of those reasons. And one thing, Age of Extinction, what Michael Bay didn't do, he didn't pay attention to details, because remember those parts, like, and we've seen this many times, when it seems like when the Autobots are rolling out, and then when something happens, only one Autobot's doing the fighting while the other just disappears. That's exactly what keeps happening in this movie, and I hate it so much. And I'll get right to the specifics later, but that's what usually happens. And of course, you know, the Michael Bay humor, it's always there, and it just won't go away, and we're kind of getting sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it especially, but hey, although this movie had so many flaws, it's still an enjoyable movie. Although it could use a lot of work, though, I believe. So, yes, and for the movie, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's not, at least it's better than Dark of the Moon, and especially Revenge of the Fallen, because that movie stinked. But it will never be as good as the original, because the original had a better story and better characters, and it gave what we wanted. So yeah, anyway, now on to Galvatron. I'm going to assume most of you have seen trailers and stuff like that, because if you're Transformer fans, why not see the trailers, I guess. But you haven't seen the trailers, then it'll contain minor spoilers, but it's not really a big deal. So Galvatron, though, I actually love how he was in the movie, but I wish he could have done a little more, especially with the other characters we've seen. That's what happens to all the time. Every time we see the characters we've been anticipating for, they all the time, like 90% of the time, don't do as much as we think they would do. That's kind of what Galvatron does, but to the max. So anyway, so we know that he is a man-made transformer, and he suddenly becomes a Decepticon because of one reason, which is very big, which I'm not going to tell you guys. But here he is, the Freightliner Argosy. He looks really cool. This was suggested by Rich404, so thank you, dude. And because I had fun building him, even though the transformation is a pain in the butt. So yeah, so let's do some size comparison here. Oh my god, this is going to be a ridiculous size comparison. Here he is next to Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Oh my god, Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. He's nowhere compared to this monstrosity. Look at that. Galvatron is a mother trucker. Because look at him. So yeah. And what I was thinking of doing with Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, I'm gonna take away his tan parts and replace him with red and blue to make him look like a G1 Optimus Prime. If you guys like that idea, let me know. I'll probably do it, but not soon. So yeah. So there he is. That's Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, and you guys notice that I'm in a different room right now. That's because the other room is actually taken by my cousin's family because they just came in our house and they're gonna stay with us for a while and maybe like the whole entire summer. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get on with the transformation. And so what we need to do first is the back of his leg. Let's get part of his leg out a little bit. Actually, what we're gonna do first here, we're gonna fold these mirrors and windows. Sorry, and you can pop these front. I popped that way too much. You're supposed to pop these front windows out like that. I actually just forced them out way too much. That's my fault. So you force them out like that. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take these mirrors are so annoying. We're gonna wiggle this side piece, move it all the way out like that. And same thing with this one. Move that out so you get something like this. And we do the same to the other side. Galvatron rolls pretty nicely too, so yeah. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Move the windows like that. Take these. This one's a pain because if you try to tap it in, what it does is pushes this brick inwards, which I don't want it to do. And it's kind of like Galvatron. He never does what he's commanded to do because he's just Galvatron, and he wants to do his own thing because he's a mother trucker. So yeah, and what we're gonna do here in the back, we're gonna split his legs, this part of the legs a little bit, and I just completely loosened his arms, which I don't want. And I'm gonna fold out his feet. He has a pretty cool feet, like kind of weird chicken leg thing. And we're gonna rotate this top toe part around like that, and fold this toe up. And if you guys don't know, Frank Welker, he voiced Galvatron, and the way he speaks, he reminds me of Transformers Prime Megatron, which is funny because he also provided the voice too. And for the top part, I'm gonna split this like that, fold out the arm like that, and we have this giant mangled mess here. Especially that this arm just popped out. This is a very weak brick because just when this is so weak. I mean, this stays on a lot better than this junk. Now I'm gonna fold these parts down. We have a giant. It's just ridiculous. And what we're gonna do fold out his arms like that, rotate his shoulder blades, and move this around and tap his arms into place. Rotate his arms like that. Fold this part back and fold out his hands. I don't know if you guys see that because for some reason my camera's just way zoomed up too much. Oh wow, it was zoomed up this whole time. No wonder why it's so weird. Fold this down like that. And we're gonna fold up his head. Let's just do the head part first. Fold these side parts up. Fold these things back. Rotate them like that. And these pieces will it's like the neck. Fold it down like that. You can see. I need to fold out that finger. Oh yeah, and this side blade arm thing, I'm gonna grab this. It's in a tight joint like that, and you just rotate it. And that's how you create his side blade arm. And we do the same to the other arm, which is going to take a little while. Just straighten that out first. Rotate it. Rotate this whole shoulder assembly. Straighten out his arms so that way the shoulders can work a lot better. And fold this. Tap this in. This is going to take a little while, but we can do it. We did it. Yay. Oh yeah, and then we do that side blade arm thing after we fold out his hand. Rotate that like that and fold this piece down. So we're halfway done. It's gonna take a little while though because he's very heavy too. He's a bulky guy. I'm gonna fold his legs like that. And let me try to get the rest. He's very fiddly too. That should be good. These wheels will come in and fold around like that. That wheel transformation kind of reminds me of something else. Sentinel Prime, yeah, I think I did that for Sentinel Prime too, because he did have wheels in his side like that. And alright, so these knee pad, no, thigh pad or whatever, they're gonna fold up like that. We're gonna rotate his legs and rotate his legs. We'll get with the legs later, because his legs are very fiddly and his arm assembly popped up. Straighten his arms down. Alright, and straighten his legs and his arms. And we're going to go with the back. Right after I tab this into place. This, even though Galvatron's so cool, he is very, very fiddly and gets annoying sometimes. I probably need more books. That's good. I'm gonna split this cab section like that and rotate it around and leave it like that. Same thing to the other side. Rotate this cab section, fold it out. I hate this piece because it just won't stay. And we're gonna fold down his arms. Maybe that can help it stop falling out of place. And we're gonna start with his legs now. And my arms are starting to hurt because this guy is heavy. This guy is so heavy. I know this video is already too long now. It's like, I think it's been 12 minutes since I did the transformation. Alright, now lastly what we need to do, fold this part up. Fold the door, the side piece like that. And for this part here, I'm gonna rotate this down like that. That's how you create his leg. And then we're gonna create the other side of his leg once I try to move this stupid back assembly, because it's just not cooperating with me right now. Galvatron does not like to cooperate, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I'm gonna fold this part of the leg up. Fold this like that. Then rotate this around like that, and make sure he stands well on his feet. Which is funny because he just lost his feet. Oh, there we go. And get him positioned. And here we have Galvatron in this robot mode. Now he looks really cool. And yeah, and if you guys are wondering, Evasion Mode Optimus Prime will be up to here. I don't feel like transforming him right now. I just want to show you guys the size comparison. So yeah, there he is. It's really cool. Yep, and you can see all these details, like that weird circle piece there, which is very, I don't know why he has that. It never explains why, but I guess it looks cool. So yeah, and we have all these hoses connected, and all these blue grill piece that really stands out, and that makes them look like, and it looks really cool though. And I have to say, and I love all these pieces I use, like the dark blue with the gray. It all blends in very well, and so I have to say I'm impressed with his robot mode. But his transformation sucks, just like in the movie, because really his transformation is just like how Stinger transformed, and which I don't like, which I'll talk about in my spoiler review, which will come out much later, I guess. But yeah, and you guys know what I mean, because the transformation that the man-made transformers have, it doesn't make you a transformer. Why, Michael Bay? Why? So yeah, that's like one of the major crimes in Transformers: Age of Extinction. The transformation. It's either lack of transformation or just weird transformation, and this guy has weird transformation, really. And yeah, no wonder why Hasbro has to make him a complete shell former, because there's no truck parts on him. Now I add some truck parts just to give a little more realism in it, and that's what at least the man-made Transformers should have. So yeah, so there's Galvatron. He has a cool face, and he has his sidearm thing, which he used to cut a car in the Super Bowl TV spot. And he comes with another weapon, which is his cannon. And what you need to do, you need to take off his hand. No, actually his top fingers. I just detached his arm assembly. That's fine, because we can have it back once I get him in place. So yeah, this guy is ridiculously heavy. He's like the third heaviest Transformer I ever had. The first is being Devastator, the second Shockwave, and now it's this guy. But except Shockwave, he has an easier transformation. It's just you gotta lift him up. So there's his cannon, and that's his cannon. So, and it looks really cool. It's just like in the movie. So yeah. And all he did with his cannon is just shoot missiles. That was it. And we didn't see much of that. So yeah, there's his cannon. He looks really cool with it. He's actually the most attractive Transformer that I've made, because he's very detailed. And I actually like that. So yeah. So sorry that this video was too long. You don't need to really see the transformation anyway. So anyway. So yeah, I'm done talking now. See ya.